Hello to everybody joining in. And if you're just now joining this series with me, my name is Lissa. I'm part of the education team with Theragun, and I'm just coming on every morning to provide you guys with some mobility and movement for your body, just to kind of help us come together, take a time out during our day, and pay some time to ourselves and our body and our mind. So if you guys are just now joining me, this series is our Better Together series. We created it as a way to connect internally as an office at Theragun, but we think it's really important to open up to our community and spend some time together. So yesterday's mobility and stretch was a request from our Instagram Live, and today is no different. I'm actually going to be addressing tech neck. So if you guys are familiar with this, and maybe you're not, tech neck is some soreness and tightness that comes about because we're constantly looking down at a screen, more so now than any other time in our lives. So if you're looking at a cell phone, dropping your head, and the weight of your head starts to then create some tension in your body. And this is something we see quite a bit, and this is something I think anybody can be doing, and it's our protocol for addressing this issue. So I'll be using the Theragun as part of the mobility today, and then we'll do some stretches. I'm gonna give you 4 of them that you can take with you throughout the day, and whether you're doing this right now with me or you do it later throughout the day, it's 10 minutes to give back to your body, to get a little time to yourself, to get some clarity, and then be able to get on with your day. So again, we hope this helps you guys. We're always looking for requests via this Instagram Live, so type up your requests, let me know, and I'll continue to address different ways we can get our mobility together. So we start every session with some breathing, and we really feel like this is a great way to calm the body and just get in control of our situation. So if you're gonna join me, make sure that you have a little space to move, your Theragun's nice and close, and we're gonna start with a diaphragmatic breath. And for you, that just means we're gonna breathe in through the nose for 4 counts. We're gonna hold that breath at the top for 4 counts. We'll exhale everything out through the mouth for 4 counts, and then we'll hold that breath empty of our body for 4 counts. The idea is to get the breath past our lungs, down deep into our body, and expand through the stomach. That way we can kind of refresh and re-cleanse and hopefully refocus. So I'm gonna put on some music. You guys get some space and get ready to join me. All right, so sitting nice and tall, and I find it best to close my eyes and kind of concentrate, and it also feels really creepy for me to keep my eyes open while I do this. So whatever feels comfortable for you, but we're gonna put one hand on the chest, one on the stomach, and I'll use my hands to count. So we're gonna take a deep breath through our nose, 4 counts. Here we go, for 4. Hold. Exhale through the mouth. Try that again. Inhale, 4. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Keep that cycle going. If you do have a Theragun and you want to join me, we're going to treat for about 20 seconds our chest. And the reason being is for tech neck, typically we start to roll forward through our shoulders, dropping our head, creating some stretch through the back of our body, but then some tightness in the front. And when we spend too much time in that position, that tightness gets more restricting on our mobility and our ability to sit up nice and tall. And so we're gonna start by treating our chest, getting blood flow and circulation there, hopefully loosen that tissue a little bit, and then I'll give you some great stretches to help assist. So I'm using the G3 Pro, I have the dampener attachment on, and I'm gonna use the high speed. So if you're ready, take this, fingertips through the triangle, and you're gonna treat across your body. That way you can move this arm and keep this muscle relaxed a bit more. So I'm starting next to my sternum, and I'm just gonna move out to my shoulder And really quickly, I find some tender spots, one of which being right here where the armpit and the shoulder connect. So I'm just gonna go back and forth in that area for a few seconds. Have light pressure. Feels so good. Move through that shoulder. You got about 5 more seconds here. And we're gonna come right up to the traps. So I'm gonna hold closer to the base of the triangle. Lean my head away. And just go down the trap muscle all the way toward the shoulder. I'm gonna scoot in a little bit so you can see. And then I'm gonna venture toward the back just a little bit. That's probably where your body's most sore. And then finally, I'm gonna wrap around underneath my armpit to where my rotators are. And I'm gonna move back toward that connection point. For about 5 more seconds. Yeah, to the other side. So arm comes out, center of the chest. Move out toward the armpit. Oh, feels so good. And again, this is just where you hold some tension, tightness. And we're going up on the trap muscle. And then down toward the rhomboid. And come under right into the rotators. Woo. Okay. Ah, that feels so much better. So if you were breathing during that, you can now join us back. We're gonna start with just some gentle stretching for the upper body. So the first one is just for our neck. So what we're gonna do is take one hand, the side we're gonna stretch. So we're gonna stretch this side. I'm gonna put that arm on the ground, take the opposite fingertips, and I'm just gonna gently place them right above my ear. And I'm gonna let my chin start to lean toward the ceiling as my ear drops toward the opposite shoulder. And I'm not pushing at all. I'm just giving it a little bit of comfort and support while it's in that position and getting length here. And so I'm really driving this arm away. I've got to get active in this hand to really open up that muscle. And then I'm going to take my chin and just slightly turn it to the ceiling. Take a deep breath there. And we're going to switch. Listen, I know that these stretches may seem really simple, and they're meant to be simple because we want them to be part of your everyday life, things you can grab a hold of midday and just do that can really reset and refocus your mental and your physical health. I find myself lately going in rabbit holes and just taking a minute to breathe and then just stretch. 1 or 2 parts of my body has really helped. So we hope that these are going to help you as well. Let your chin just gradually kind of turn to the ceiling. Yeah. All right, so that's our neck stretch. We're gonna move right from the neck into the chest. So I'm actually gonna have you guys set up, sitting nice and tall. Your feet are just out in front of you. Your knees are gonna be bent. All I want you to do here is reach forward, and I want you to reach past your ankles if you can, and try to get a little bit of opening through the upper back. So I'm gonna curl forward. Then as I expand, I'm gonna open through the chest. I'm gonna rotate my thumbs up, and then I'm gonna start to pull my hands together behind me on a diagonal until my fingertips hit the ground, palms are down, and I'm just gonna push open my chest here. You're gonna do that again. Sweep forward, inhale here, and as you exhale, lift your chest, rotate your thumbs down, fingertips to ground, chest lifted. Do that one more time. Inhale, reach around, round out your upper back. Exhale, lift, open up through the chest. Oh, so good. All right, we're gonna come on over to all fours. So I've done this stretch several different times. I hope that indicates how good it is for your body and good it feels. So we're setting up with our hands under our shoulders, our knees under our hips, and our toes in the ground. We're gonna take our back arm and we're just gonna thread it. So it's gonna come at you between my wrist and my knee. And as I start to reach, I keep reaching until my shoulder and my ear hit the ground. Once they're there, I lay my ear down, my palm is up, and I'm gonna use this hand, drive through the hand to rotate my chest to the ceiling. And this is gonna stretch through that shoulder blade in the back. So you're just gonna come up and do that one more time. It's just like a restart for that stretch. Rotate, look toward the ceiling. You should feel a nice big stretch through the back of your body. Good, and we're gonna switch. I'm just gonna turn around so I can keep my eyes on you. I don't know what you guys are doing. All right, reset, all fours. Thread your back arm all the way through until the shoulder hits the ground, ear hits the ground. Once you're there, take the palm of the hand that's on the floor, push into it so you can rotate your chest to the ceiling and eye gaze to the ceiling. Release, come halfway back up, a little restart, come back down, twist, rotate, and look. And guys, these are such great stretches to get mobility. And when you get mobility, that means you're getting your blood flowing, you're getting oxygen to those muscles and those parts of the body, and that refreshes you, it truly does. All right, so we're gonna go into our next stretch. You're gonna come into a kneeling position, and you're just gonna take your hands behind you. I want you to clasp your hands together. Now, if you can't get rotated all the way back, just put your hands high up on your butt cheeks and right below your tailbone. So here's one option, the other one is palms together. And if you're here, you're just gonna pull your elbows in, lift your chest and chin to the ceiling. If you're here, you're gonna push your fingertips towards the ground as you roll the shoulders back and lift the chest up. We're gonna just take a deep breath here. Release that, try again. Rotate to open, thumbs go to the ceiling. As I reach back, then fingertips together, drive to the ground, open the chest. All right guys, we're going into our last stretch series. If you have a wall close by, that's gonna help. And if you don't, just check this out and try it later through the day. But you're gonna get close enough to the wall to where your elbow and your forearm can get into the wall. So I'm gonna stay back for now so you can see. Elbow and forearm to the wall. My elbow's just around shoulder height. So from this position, I'm gonna line my body up and then I'm just gonna lightly lean forward. Everybody, again, has different flexibility. So if this is enough, just sitting here, sit up tall and just hold. If you can, lean into it. And you're gonna hold that for about 10 seconds. So take a deep breath with me. That feels good, doesn't it? We're gonna extend this stretch. So you're gonna scoot away from the wall. Put my palm in, scoot away till my arm is now straight. Straight but in line with my shoulder. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna lean slightly forward, getting a nice stretch through the pectoral muscles. Now these muscles run diagonally in your body, so you do have to move around a bit to get all of them. Deep breath here. All right guys, we're gonna try that on the other side. So flip around, forearm to the wall. I can move you in a little bit. So forearm to the wall, elbow, forearm. Now you're closer to the wall this time because your elbow will stay on it and it's just slightly higher than your armpit. Once you're in this position, you're gonna lean forward, just slightly. Once you're into that lean and you feel a good deep stretch, take a deep breath through your nose. Inhale deep. Exhale. Then push away from the wall, arm goes straight, palm stays on the wall, and then you just slightly lean forward. I'm gonna rotate my fingers back, get a little deeper into that stretch. And that's it. So you're gonna combine those stretches throughout the day. I'm gonna encourage you guys to take time outs to do this, especially if you find that you're stuck in a position for a while. Just get up, move around, take some deep breaths, Theragun spots that feel like you're holding a lot of tension in them, and then get back to your day. We are all in this together. I hope that you're enjoying these series. They're meant for you guys, so make sure you message us. Let us know what you want to see from us, and we'll do our best to get more content out to you guys. If you haven't been to our website yet, check it out. We do have some ways that we're giving back to the community if you want to be part of that. Other than that, I hope you guys have an awesome Wednesday, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Thank you. Bye.